I was gonna say something, and I know somebody gonna get mad, but I don't really care because this is my opinion. All these times we sit here trying to throw immigrants out, throw these illegals out. But let me ask you a question: how many of us are willing to get out there in 103-degree weather and pick vegetables or whatever? How many of us? And do it all while not complaining and not having a break. How many of us are willing to do that? Now, I'm not saying that they should come in illegally. I'm not saying that. I'm saying if they benefit us, if anyone benefits this country, why not give them the opportunity to be a citizen? If they are working their tail off, working their ass off in these fields, whatever it's doing, on jobs that most of us will not do. And let me tell you a little secret. These immigrants work in sewage factories, shoveling poop from somebody else's butt. Are you willing to do that in 103-degree weather? I'm not. There's so much out there that y'all are not thinking about with immigrants. And I will be honest with you. In my life, I have had the privilege of meeting a lot of illegal immigrants. And let me tell you a little secret. Not a one of them acted like they were better than anybody. They never discriminated against me. They never called me names. They just wanted to survive. Where we think we have the privilege to survive, they fight to survive. Like I said, I mean, realistically, if I had to try to raise the money to be legal here, do you know how much it costs to be legal here in America? $15,000. And all of that has to be paid up front, and there is still a 60% chance that you might not get it, and you lost all that money. So tell me, why are we looking down on these people? Why are we sitting here and talking about doing this to them and doing that to them when they're the only ones working in these fields for 12, 13, 14 hours a day in 103-degree weather, sun blaring on them, not getting any breaks, and working for minimum wage? Some just don't add up. I know some of you are going to say, well, they get this and they get that. Let me tell you a little secret. Y'all can sit there and tell that lie all you want to. But let me tell you a little secret. No illegals can get food stamps. No illegal can get American help. Let me tell you why. Because they don't have a driver license. They don't have an actual ID. All they have is a green card, a work visa. That's all they have. They don't have nothing else. And with them being, even if they have the work visa and the green card, America does not supply food or anything for them. And most of the time, when it comes to an illegal that comes over here and works, it's the actual company. The owner of that company they're working for is the one that supplies their housing because they're on a work visa. I don't understand where all this misinformation came from. I'll tell you, I met a lot of Mexicans. I met a lot of Chinese people, more Mexicans. Well, let me tell you, these are some of the best people you would ever meet. And do you know that when you go to a Mexican restaurant, that a lot of those employees are on work visas? And there are some that are illegals, but yet you're not saying nothing when you're eating that food. So why do you have a problem with it now? It's all because we had a particular person in politics who wanted to build a wall. But yet, if you think about it, America was built by immigrants. Truth. Look at your heritage and see where your forefathers, your ancestors came from. Unless you are Native American or have Native American in your blood, your ancestors are not from this country. Truthfully, they're not. Do your ancestry report. It'll show you that. I'm sure a lot of you, are from Spain. Some are probably from France. Some are probably from Canada or wherever. So they're all immigrants. And let me tell you a little secret. They all came here illegally. Because back in those days, there was no such thing as an illegal immigrant. If you crossed the ocean and got onto land, boom, you automatically live here. Now, I'm not saying that should happen with everybody because we got a lot of issues with population right now. But the truth is, we need to stop hating on people that get out there in the scorching sun, 98% humidity, 103-degree weather, and picks vegetables, or picks cotton, or picks whatever to put on in your supermarket so you can buy, or it goes to a farmer's market for you to buy. Because I'll be honest with you, how many of us are willing to go out there in that conditions? These people are still out there in the pouring rain with raincoats up on, picking vegetables, picking whatever they need to do to make a little extra dollar for their family. Makes no sense to me. I don't understand how a country that was built on immigrants is so against immigrants. Now, I know I was joking in my Jordan for President thing. Truthfully, if I build a wall, it won't be to keep them out. It'll be to keep from being attacked by other countries because we will stop sending them money. So therefore, they'll get mad and try to attack us. It won't be to keep them out. We'll just make it a little easier for them to come in as far as legally. And $15,000 to get a piece of paper. No, let me take that back. $15,000 to possibly get a piece of paper because 60% of the ones that apply don't get it. It's outrageous. That's just outrageous. But that's how I view it because my whole thing is that if you're not Native or have Native in your family, then your ancestors were illegal immigrants. They didn't belong here. They came over because they wanted to. And it's always been like that for thousands upon thousands of years. That's how America was built. Everybody's talking about the immigrants. It's the man in the overalls that farmed that did it. But yet, where did his ancestors come from? They weren't from here. Because before Columbus, it was nothing but Native American here. And y'all can say what you want to. Columbus didn't discover crap. He didn't do nothing. How you going to discover something that's already got people there? There ain't no way. You didn't discover nothing. You was a joke. That's all it was. He was a joke. And what we need to do is start teaching Native American ways in our schools on farming, cooking, canning, stuff to where we can survive and stop worrying about learning 10, 15 different languages because we're never going to see that. We're never going to see France. We're never going to see Italy. Most of us won't. So why learn that language? Anyway, that's how I view immigration. Love you.